Right now we expect to see a lot of color going on outside. Beautiful bright colors and lots of golds and bronzes and browns. But when it happens on an evergreen, it can be a little alarming. What happens to evergreens now?
Well, this is an arborvitae, very nice dark green evergreen, and you know the little bit of brown that you see right here and here is just injury from handling. It just broke the little tip on it, and then you can look at it and it just dies out. Sometimes after planting, 2-3 weeks later, this occurs.
Oh, it just doesn't happen right away.
Yeah, it's something that could just get pruned out. Now, the more alarming thing is you see this nice, beautiful green, but if you open it up, you see all this yellow inside.
A lot, yes.
And basically, it's the 2-year-old or older needles. They lose their leaves just like a deciduous shrub will, but it takes 2 years. So a lot of times when they're freshly transplanted or they get a really dry season, you'll get a lot of this. And it can be quite alarming when you get, you know, in the end of September, all of a sudden it's turning yellow. Everybody worries about it.
But it's a normal process for it to do this.
It's a normal process. Once it turns yellow and brown, you can get in there and you can shake it out if it doesn't fall naturally, clean it up, and the plant will be fine.
It'll look great. And this one over here has a lot of brown on it too. What's
this is a totally different issue here. What you have here are actually the cones. And
they're cute.
a lot of times when a plant is under stress, it'll produce a lot more cone.
Oh.
And the fact that these were dug in the spring, and they're out of the ground, they produced a lot of cones, and the cones turn quite brown. And that, again, when these really brown out, this can look pretty ugly. But it's nothing to worry about. It's a natural process. The new growth will, they'll eventually fall off. The new growth will come out.
Okay.
And
so
the plant will be fine.
Dryness will make that happen or worse. Cones will brown. Also, newer plantings tend to show more discoloration,
Right.
don't they? Okay.
Exactly.
So, if you just put them in this season, you shouldn't really be too worried about it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
They're a tough plant and they'll come back real well.
Wonderful. Great.
Okay.
Thanks, Jim. And thanks for joining us. I'm Casey Krause.
And I'm Jim Hotelling, the Home Gardeners from Hillside Garden Center.